In mathematics and science, the letter X has become the universal symbol of the unknown. It appears in school equations, scientific formulas, diagrams, and even in everyday language when something is unclear or yet to be discovered. This habit feels so natural that few people ask where it came from or why exactly X ended up playing this role. The answer lies not in mathematics alone, but in the history of language, translation, and the way knowledge moved between cultures. In ancient mathematics, unknown quantities were not written using abstract symbols. Greek mathematicians such as Diophantus described problems mostly in words. When he needed to mark an unknown value, he used a special sign derived from the Greek alphabet. This early attempt at symbolic notation was limited and not yet standardized. Mathematics at the time relied more on verbal explanation than on compact symbolic language. A major turning point came with the development of algebra in the medieval Islamic world. Scholars did not use letters at all. Instead, they described unknown values with ordinary words. The most important of these was the Arabic word al-shay, which literally means the thing. When mathematicians wrote equations, the unknown was simply referred to as the thing, whose value needed to be found. This approach worked well within Arabic, but created difficulties once these texts began to travel. In the Middle Ages, many Arabic mathematical works were translated into Latin and Spanish. Translators faced a practical problem. European languages did not have a sound equivalent to the Arabic sh. To represent al-shay on paper, translators began to replace the unfamiliar sound with a symbol that looked similar to what they were used to. They often chose the Greek letter chi, written as A. Over time, as printing developed and Latin letters became dominant, K was gradually replaced by the Latin letter X, which looked similar and was easier to reproduce. At the same time, European mathematics was undergoing its own transformation. Algebra was moving away from long verbal explanations toward a more compact symbolic system. In the 16th century, mathematicians began experimenting with using letters to represent quantities. One important step was the idea that letters could stand for numbers in general, not just specific values. This process was completed in the 17th century with the work of René Descartes. He introduced a clear and convenient rule. Known quantities should be written using letters from the beginning of the alphabet, while unknown ones should use letters from the end. As a result, X, Y, and Z became standard symbols for unknown values. This convention spread quickly because it made equations easier to read, write, and teach. Once established, the letter X gained a life beyond mathematics. It came to represent anything hidden, uncertain, or unexplored. Its meaning expanded from a technical symbol into a cultural one. Today, X signals mystery not because of its shape or sound, but because of centuries of shared usage. The story of X shows that scientific symbols are not chosen randomly. They are shaped by history, language, and human adaptation. What began as the thing in Arabic became the most famous unknown in science, reminding us that even the simplest symbols carry long and unexpected histories.